Shohei Ohtani's return to the mound is one of the most incredible comeback stories in modern sports. It's a journey that combines cutting-edge medical science, emotional strength, and the relentless discipline that has defined his entire career. After suffering a serious injury to his pitching elbow, many believed his days as a two-way superstar were numbered. The damage was severe, and the uncertainty surrounding his future left fans, analysts, and even his own team holding their breath. But what happened next was nothing short of miraculous, a complete rebuild of his right arm that didn't just restore his talent, but actually made it stronger. When Ohtani went into surgery, the medical team faced a unique challenge. They weren't just operating on any pitcher. They were repairing the arm of a generational athlete whose velocity and workload pushed the limits of human performance. The procedure was a careful balance between reconstruction and reinforcement, designed to preserve his natural throwing motion while ensuring long-term durability. The surgery was a success, but the initial reports were cautious. No one could guarantee he would pitch at his elite level again. The emotional weight on Ohtani during this time was immense. Known for his quiet and professional demeanor, he rarely showed any frustration in public. But those close to him say the early stages of rehab tested him more than any other moment in his career. His days were filled with repetitive mobility drills, micro-level strengthening exercises, and slow, controlled movements that felt a world away from the explosive power he was known for. Progress was steady, but painfully gradual. Every small step forward required hours of unseen work. Staff members often found him in the training facility long after everyone else had gone home, repeating movements with a patience that bordered on obsession. This wasn't just a personal battle for Ohtani. He knew he was carrying the weight of global expectations. In Japan, where he's a cultural icon, millions followed his every update. In the United States, fans wondered if the era of the two-way phenomenon was quietly fading away. The pressure was unspoken but always there, making the process even more emotionally complex. Months went by before the first real signs of hope appeared. As Ohtani started throwing with a bit more intensity, his trainers noticed something remarkable. His mechanics looked smoother, his balance more centered, and his arm path more efficient than it was even before the injury. It was as if the rebuilding process had given him not just a repaired elbow, but a refined version of his natural gifts. Slowly, his confidence started to return, not through some dramatic breakthrough, but through small victories that only he and his inner circle witnessed. The real turning point came during a private bullpen session that people in the organization still talk about. It was the first time Ohtani threw at near full power, as his fastball exploded into the catcher's glove with a sharp, echoing snap. A sense of stunned disbelief filled the room. Coaches exchanged glances. Trainers stared at the velocity readings. His pitches weren't just back. They looked sharper, livelier, and shockingly close to his pre-injury form. One staff member later said that catching that bullpen felt like receiving a lightning bolt. That single session ignited a quiet but growing confidence within the team. Data analysts reviewing the footage saw improved arm speed and unexpected strength. Even the medical staff had to admit that the rebuilt arm was responding beyond their wildest expectations. For Ohtani, the moment was deeply personal. Observers noticed a rare but unmistakable look of emotion, a mix of relief and gratitude for a journey that few people could truly understand. When Ohtani officially returned to pitch in front of the world, it was celebrated as an unlikely triumph. His comeback became more than just a sports headline. It became a symbol of persistence and belief. Fans weren't just watching a superstar reclaim his place. They were watching a human being who fought silently through the kind of uncertainty that every athlete fears. Today, the story of Ohtani's rebuilt right arm continues to inspire. It's a testament to medical excellence, but more importantly, it showcases the quiet resilience and determination that have always defined him. His return is a reminder that even the greatest talents face invisible battles, and that true greatness often comes not from easy victories, but from the willingness to rebuild when everything seems lost. Ohtani's arm has healed. His confidence has returned. And his legacy now has a new chapter, one shaped not just by dominance, but by the incredible emotional strength behind his remarkable comeback. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more content.